Alright guys, so it's been over a year and I'm gonna talk while nobody's in. I kind of really don't really expect too many people to hop in because I haven't been on YouTube in like over a year. The last that you guys seen from me, I was pregnant, 9 weeks pregnant with my son, and now he is about to be 7 months on the 16th. So I don't expect too many people to join in because I've been missing for so long, but it's time. It's time. It is time to be back. So let's start by talking about my favorite thing to talk about, intermittent fasting. So let's start by first talking about how when I first got pregnant, my starting weight was 145. And I gained about 70 pounds during my pregnancy. So, if not more. My end weight was 214. 214 pounds was my last weigh-in before I went to go get induced. I had to get induced because one of the nurses at my doctor's office used the wrong size cuff on my arm to read my blood pressure, and it read a really high blood pressure, and they didn't do a second reading, and they just sent me off the labor and delivery to be induced, and basically forced my son out, and he didn't have to come out. So my end weight was 214. After I had him, my only dropped 7 pounds. So I was about 207 after I had him, and that was really different for me because with my daughter, my last weigh-in that I started with my daughter. My starting weight before I got pregnant was about 150. And my last weigh-in, I was 199 pounds. So I maxed out with him. I gained more weight with him than I did with my daughter. And it's crazy. So, with her, after I had her, I had like automatically dropped 20 pounds. So I was like 170 something after having her. And that was at my 6 weeks checkup. Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. I'm hoping to bring more inspiration because I'm gonna get to it, but I'm back on my intermittent fasting. It's been about a month, and I've already lost 13 pounds. So we're gonna get into that in a little bit after my backstory. I gotta babble because I haven't talked to y'all in a long time. So I dropped those 20 pounds, and then I had ended up gaining just after having her. I just ended up gaining and packing on the weight, and my highest weight was about 220. And that's when I started losing weight, fasting, and I lost to 60 pounds in 5 months. And that's when that happens. Give me 1 second. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and jump right into, after I had my son, I was out of work for, look at him trying to peek. Say, hey. So after I had my son, I was out of work for about 2 months. My eating habits was bad. I knew I was planning on getting back into intermittent fasting as soon as I felt I was ready. But what I realized was I was never gonna be ready. Thank you. There was never gonna be a perfect time. So this past month, I had reached about 217, and I was like, all right, I gotta stop right here, because if I get any bigger, I'm gonna fall into. I was already complaining every day about my weight. I can't fit none of my clothes because all the clothes that I have are from before I had my son, and I had a few pair of pants that I still could wear while I was pregnant from when I was bigger, that I kept a few pair of pants. So I have a few pair of pants, but right now I'm wearing stretchies, I wear a lot of yoga pants because I don't really feel comfortable in jeans right now. So my highest weight was 217. Once I saw that 217, I'm like, all right, today we got to start. So as of right now, I weighed myself this morning and I am 205 pounds. So that's 12 pounds, not 13. Close enough. Um, so it hasn't even been a whole month yet. It's been 3 weeks. Intermittent fasting. I have been doing OMAD. And like on the weekends, I'll do like 18 and 6 or 16 and 8. I'll kind of stretch the time out, but I make sure I still stay within my caloric deficit. So my caloric deficit right now is 1360 to about 1500 calories. And that's because, and I still use my Fitness Pal, and that's because I want to kind of drop this weight. I want to get it off. I don't want it to sit on me. I just want to get rid of it. And so yeah, within the past 3 weeks, I've lost 12 pounds, and I feel good. I definitely see differences in my face. Even though my face gonna always look chubby. I got high cheekbones and real fat cheeks. So no matter whether I'm 150 pounds or 200 pounds, I'm gonna always have fat cheeks. I can get them from my grandfather. But I mean, what am I eating this time around? Like before, if you've watched my video from the last journey, it was kind of like just staying within my calories, and that's basically the same thing I'm doing. I'm not really changing anything. I am I do salads sometimes. Where I'm from, I'm in Florida. We have Wawa, and sometimes I do like a little junior sub with wheat bread, with turkey meat, and I'll get like a soup, or I'll get a side salad, and I'll get me a little bag of chips. I don't deprive myself, and that's what a lot I like to emphasize to people. Do not say, oh, no sugars, no carbs, no this, no that, because you got to think about, once you do start, even with me, for me, intermittent fasting is kind of like a thing that I just want to, that, it's not just for losing weight. It's like kind of like a lifestyle change. The only reason why I kind of went back on it is because I was pregnant, and I didn't really want to be fasting while I was pregnant. So I should have consulted with my doctor to see if it was okay, but my mind was just, I just wanted to do it the regular way, because before I got pregnant with my son, I had a miscarriage. So everything scared me. So I just went back to normal. I stopped the fasting as soon as I found out I was pregnant. But it's a lifestyle change. So, but for people that's just doing it just to lose the weight and want to go back to eating, you have to remember that if you restrict yourself of carbs, if you restrict yourself of your sugars, or the snacks that you like, when you go back to eating it, you're gonna gain that weight right back. So it's a difference between doing it every now and then and doing it every single day. So I eat salads on the weekends. Like last week, my daughter wanted pizza, so we went and we had pizza. And that day I did OMAD, only one meal a day. So I had 2 slices of pizza, and we had what else we had? I think I had some chocolate cake. Yeah, I had some chocolate cake, and I probably ate something before we went and did that, because it was the weekend. So I kind of break my fast a little bit earlier on the weekend. So don't restrict yourself. Treat yourself. I know people have cheat days. I'd rather not do cheat days. I'd rather just treat myself every now and then, on any day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It don't gotta be the weekend. Because with cheat days, people go in and say, okay, I can eat anything I want, so I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat that much, this much, that much, and then the next day you want to do it again, and then you want to do it again, and then it just turned bad. So Don't restrict yourself from stuff. Just make sure you stay within your caloric deficit, whatever your caloric deficit is. And then if you are new to my channel and haven't seen my video, My Fitness Pal, use My Fitness Pal. It asks for your weight, your height, your gender, your specifics, how much you want to lose in a week. 1 pound, 2 pounds. You can't lose no more than that. It won't let you. And then it'll tell you, it'll ask for your start weight, your goal weight, and it'll tell you how many calories you should eat to reach this goal. And so this is why I use My Fitness Pal as a tool. It is thebomb.com, and I'm going to stand by it. And no, my Fitness Pal does not sponsor me. Okay. So, My Fitness Pal, use that. So, just stay within your caloric deficit. And I don't do exercise. I was going to try to include it, but my days are like hectic right now. My daughter is in pre-K and she goes from 8 to about 8:30 to about 12:30. So I take her to school, take my boyfriend to work, then I come back home, get her dressed, take her to school, come back home, try to get some things done around the house, gotta go pick her up, come back home, then gotta go pick my man up, and then come back home, then I gotta go to work. And so my days are kind of hectic, and I find it hard to try to fit in, exercise. So no, I'm not exercising again around this time. I really don't have time for it. And yeah, so that's my journey. I'm gonna be keeping you guys updated with my journey, and I want to try to do it weekly. My weigh-ins, I want to try to do them monthly. I want to try to stay off of the scale every week or every 2 weeks. I want to try to do it monthly, and then along with the weigh-ins, I'm gonna do body shots so we can see, before after. And so I wanted to make sure I did this journey with you guys instead of doing a journey and then making a video, because a lot of people have a lot of comments in my videos where people don't believe that's what I did to lose the weight. So now I'm gonna prove to you guys that's what I did, and I'm gonna do it again. So I'm down 12 pounds, and I got about 50 to go. My goal is to get back to 145, 150-ish. Nothing lower than that, because I got to a point where I was like 139 or something like that. And that was too much. So I was, I was still trying to find the stability and how much calories I should be eating to keep myself stable instead of still losing the weight while intermittent fasting. So that is that. And now I'm gonna talk about I'm getting back into school. I graduated in 2013. Yes, I'm still pretty young. I'm only 24. I'll be 25 in December. So I've been out of school for about going on 7 years, and I'm just getting back into school. And I'm going for my LPN license. For you guys that don't know what that is, that's licensed practical nurse. And I'm doing that first, and then after I get my licensed practical nurse, I plan on going back for my registered to become a registered nurse. My associates, and then on and on. Maybe my BSN. And that's probably as far as I may go. I'm not sure. But so I'm in school. I'm gonna, for those of you who have any questions about that, I'll keep you guys updated on that. But for sure, I will be keeping you guys updated about my intermittent fasting. So I just want to come back. It's been so long, and trust me, guys, I've been trying to say, okay, I need to get back on YouTube. Okay, I need to, get back on YouTube for a while. But first, I kind of wanted to start my fasting journey and get on it and be on it for a while. They say it takes 30 days to create a habit. At this point, I'm not quite at 30 days. I'm at 21, 22, 23, but I'm almost there. I basically, it's back second nature for me. So, So that's what I wanted to do before I came to you guys. I've been working on new intros for my channel, everything. So I haven't just been forget. I didn't just forget about you guys. I still kind of checked in with comments and stuff that people were making and leaving under my video. Sorry, I got gum in my mouth. But I'm excited to be back, and I can't wait to share this journey with you guys. And they will not be live videos. They'll be back to the regular format of videos that I used to do. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Any suggestions, y'all know, leave them in the comment sections. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss any more videos from me. And thank you guys for watching. Peace. Say peace, buddy. Peace.